Week 7 in the National Football League. And we've got two teams facing off for just the 14th time. Can the Dolphins make it 10-4 against the Falcons? We'll find out next.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Leading him out in his 6th season now from NC State, it's Jacoby Brissett.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Fights him off. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. Brissett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now Ryan on 1st down. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. They go play action with Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Ryan on target to Pitts, 1st down Falcons. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now Hunt. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Ryan. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. To throw is Ryan. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Ryan keeps him feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Christian Wilkins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd and goal, Ryan steps away to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that 1st drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the 1st drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that 1st drive. I'll try to do better here. They go play action with Brissett. On the right side, open is Gesicki. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Brissett now. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Oh, look at the juke. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now Ryan. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action now. Ryan going for it all. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing tackle. Defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Throw left side, complete to QT. Touchdown! Kiki QT, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A drive there of just 4 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Running right, here's Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Brown with his stick skills. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On play action, Brissett. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
You can almost hear the siren leave coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. The kick by Sanders is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Ryan. Again, that's Hurst. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jalen Phillips brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. 2nd down and goal. Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Gaskin. Room here to run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
But that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And Ryan's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First down, Brissett. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the red zone now, Brissett. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Here's Ryan. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ryan will throw again. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Final play of the half. It's Ryan.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. The number 2 overall pick back in April, Zach Wilson, with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And that matchup all even in their battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now it's Patterson.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go!
The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 24, Ryan. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by QT.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left.
And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Here's Ryan to throw. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. 9 yards that time. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
He's got it.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brissett now. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Brissett. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Foya, Sade, and Lewican
coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Under pressure, they got him again.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Ooh, with a juke. And yet again, a 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the 1st half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Now Brian Flores going to take a chance here as he'll throw the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Rumbling past the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Here's Brissett. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, Brissett. And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They run the counter now on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Another run with Gaskin. Able to power through. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Miami. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Brissett's throw is taken in by Waddle.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Throwing again on second down. Brissett. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Brissett's throw here taken in by Parker.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Brissett sets to throw it.
Finding Gaskin underneath.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 21. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Here's Brissett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll try the left side. Hunt. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. A first down throw for Brissett. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards. First down, Brissett. He's going to let it fly. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On second down now. It's Patterson, and he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Ryan. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Falcons, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
All right, well, we're 500. That was definitely an ugly game. A lot of penalties. We were bailed out by several roughing the passer penalties, which I thought was interesting. Definitely way too many block in the back penalties. Probably adjust that a little bit. But overall, solid. Matt Ryan mostly dinked and dunked, which is, you know, basically our running game since we still can't get the running game figured out. The attempts are there. We're just we're not really able to do much, but still happy to see Calvin Ridley getting involved as far as receptions and yards, especially with the way he started the season. Like I think I told you guys, the first 3 games he had 8 total receptions for 140 yards. So to see him getting 5 and 6 receptions every single game is promising. Another 300-yard passing performance for Matt Ryan. He's definitely you know, putting the team on his arm and trying to do what he can to get us victories. One thing we do notice is when we don't turn the ball over, we are doing a really good job at winning. The one game where we didn't turn the ball over and lost was against Tampa Bay, but that was Tampa Bay, so that's understandable. So this was a team we definitely should have beat. They were 1-5 coming into the game, and they were down, you know, their Tua Tagovailoa starting quarterback, and we're one of our backup quarterbacks. So this was definitely a game we should have won. Overall, I'm happy with our team's performance outside of the run game, but, you know, what can you do? We're on to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you stick around. Check out the next one. Peace.